Forget everything. The Steelers are targeting this quarterback who will be the new big star of the NFL. Don't forget to activate the bell. Let's get to the information. The Pittsburgh Steelers once again have a decision to make at quarterback in 2025, as General Manager Omar Khan and head coach Mike Tomlin have to figure out who will lead the team under center moving forward. It once looked like Russell Wilson would be the guy, but an ugly end to the season has cast doubt about his future in Pittsburgh. That said, Wilson did recently reveal he has had talks with the Steelers about possibly returning. One way or the other, the Steelers are going to sign a veteran quarterback to start in 2025. Even still, Pittsburgh should start planning for the future at the position, something they can do in the 2025 NFL Draft. Knowing that, Ray Fittipaldo of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette has the Steelers taking Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe in the third round of the 2025 NFL Draft. There is a philosophy among some in the NFL that if you don't have a franchise quarterback, you ought to draft one every year until you find one. Even if the Steelers bring back Wilson or Fields as their starter, they'll need to develop a younger player in hopes he can be the long-term answer. Milroe has the mobility Tomlin wants in a quarterback. He might be the most athletic quarterback in this class, and he has experience. What general managers and scouts must figure out in the coming months is whether he can be an NFL-caliber passer and why he regressed under first-year coach Kalen DeBoer. In his first season as a starter in 2023, Nick Saban's final season as coach, Milroe threw for 2,834 yards, 23 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions. Last season, he threw for 2,844 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. He'll need the right scheme and coaching to make a successful transition to the NFL, but if a team can construct its offense around his strengths, there is some promise in his game. Milroe finished his collegiate career completing 64.3% of his passes for 6,016 yards and 45 touchdowns to 20 picks. He also added 1,577 rushing yards and 33 more scores, showing his explosive dual-threat ability. But Milroe regressed in his final season, which will hurt his draft stock. He threw for just 10 more yards than the year prior while tossing 7 less touchdowns and throwing 5 more interceptions. Milroe has all the physical tools to be successful in the NFL, but he's going to need some development. The Steelers are a good fit in that regard, as Milroe will be able to sit behind a veteran in his rookie campaign, giving him extra time to develop. There is already some smoke surrounding the Steelers and Milroe, as Andrew Filipponi of 93.7 The Fan reported that some of Pittsburgh's scouts love the Alabama product and think he's a first-round talent. The Steelers own the number 21 overall pick in this year's draft, and Milroe figures to be around if Pittsburgh wants to take him in that spot. But considering the fact that it looks like Milroe might be a project, that'd be a risky spot to take him. Comment if you also agree that the best option is to get an elite quarterback in the draft. Stay tuned for the next videos.